everyone, it's Diane from Tattered Edges Design, back once again. I am making some Christmas tags today and thought I'd take you along. I'm putting together some Christmas ephemera kits for my Etsy shop, and I was going to make tags to put in each kit, and I was going to try to make them strictly vintage, no scrapbook paper or modern stickers and that kind of stuff. So let's see how we do. I've got an old, I don't know when this came from. Published 1966 Kids Christmas Craft magazine, and a couple, these two are McCall needlework, and this one I do not remember what it was. It's big like McCall's. Obviously the cover's off, but I can't find what it was. It's apparently from 66, but heck if I know. And there's not, you know how sometimes they say at the bottom, it doesn't say at the bottom. So I don't know what it was. Hey, look at that. This is totally not, it's a December issue, but how about that? And this one, you dig the hair? Anyway, so I got those to use, and I did some prep stuff. And so I didn't glue anything down yet. The tags are just, what size is this? I forget. 2.5 by 4. And I just cut them out of old file folder. But I did a little prep work so you didn't have to, you know, watch all the boring through the magazine stuff. These are beaded poinsettias. $5 for the kit. And this is part of a, you know, those send in the postcards for, you know, a book club or something, and they all had this, I don't know, some kind of code or just a design on the thing there by the, you know, postage will be paid by. Anyway, and this is just sort of base stuff. These are not, I'm going to add some more doodads. See that? Now this one, I hardly have anything. It's just an image of a Christmas tree and then Christmas across there somehow. And same with this one. There's, well, actually the last three, there's not much to them yet. It's an ornament with some not too attractive to me looking nuts and dates. Something like that. And this was a package design. You're supposed to put that on your Christmas package, dress it up. And that. So I think I'll go ahead and glue this stuff down, and you guys don't have to watch that. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay, as you can see, these have been glued. I didn't glue the words down yet because I'm not sure what I'm doing. But otherwise, we're glued down. So now, let's take one. We need, you know, more. I've got, besides these magazines, which I don't know if I'm going to find much in there that's small enough. Actually, this doesn't look that Christmassy. I thought it was. Yeah, here's wintry. Yeah, I've got a box here of Christmas, like old Christmas cards and stuff. So I could cut some of that, and I also have Christmas postage stamps, you know, that are real. Actually, that would look kind of nice on this one. Sort of awfully vintage there. What else you got, man? Nope. Oh. That goes pretty well. That's nice. Alright, what else though? That's certainly not enough, especially for Christmas. got Christmas trim here too. Something gold on the bottom. Let's see. Some of this stuff is kind of in a tangle. Well, it's okay. Not too thrilling though. Oh, that's kind of neat. Or actually, do we even want to go more whitish because of what's on here? No, not like that. It kind of shows through. Oh, I don't know. A lot of this Christmas trim is kind of, you know, wide, so it's not going to meet our needs here. Let's see, like a gold braid. No, that's too boring. Back to the fringe stuff. Alright, I think we do that and then maybe put a little ribbon on top of it, like red ribbon. And let's get that glued. We'll take it from there. And I am kind of going heavy on the glue here because I have used that trim before and it doesn't want to stick immediately. Let's see. See? Alright, I'm going to have to hold it for a minute. What do you want to talk about? Yeah, like it's too early to be making Christmas stuff? I don't think that's possible, is it? Is it ever too early? Okay, where's our rock? Alright, hold that there for a minute. And let's look at the red ribbon. Just a sec. That's in, of course, a different box. Let's see. Oh wait, no. I take it back. I've got some red in a Christmas box too. Wow, how efficient of me. And do we want a wider, or a narrower? It's coming up again. I don't know. I guess wide, you know, makes more of a statement. Okay, I think narrow. Because this is sort of old-fashioned Victorian-y looking, so it looks to me a little more delicate, like. Okay. Rock, do your thing again. And we'll glue this. There's noisy neighbors playing outside. Okay. Yeah, someone's cutting their grass too. Yeah, I don't know, my neighborhood, it's always something. Okay. I think though, this one, because of this, I'm going to have to set it aside and let that glue grab. And we'll grab another one. Alright, stay there. Alright, how about this one? That stocking, I don't know. See the old Christmas cards here. You can see this one I've used before. I don't know, would that not really go with? Because that's like photo and this is not. Well, it's okay. Who says you can't mix and match your photos and your knots? And let's see, we're going to make you watch this again. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll pause, cut this out, and maybe by then that fringy trim will have grabbed. So I'll be right back. Okay, our glue grabbed, and because of the fringiness, I didn't really realize I'm kind of going downhill here. I don't know if you could tell, but it's kind of crooked. So to camouflage that, you can do several things. You could start all over. You could cut it off and get rid of it. You could do something like this, and that takes your eye off the fact that it's crooked, which isn't bad. I have a wider one. I could do that. Or I could make a bow and put it in the corner. That'll kind of camouflage that too. Let's see. I know this isn't perfect, but just to get an idea. I think I will do another crooked one and then add the bow. So let's try that. And I think the lawnmower stopped outside. Hooray! So I asked in the Halloween cards if anyone started Halloween stuff. Now I'll ask, has anyone started Christmas stuff? I know in December, a lot of the journal type videos are all December dailies. I did that one year. I did that once, and that was enough for me. I mean, I like it. I liked it the way it turned out, and it was kind of fun to do. But just for me, I won't get into all the details. But to have to do all the Christmas stuff, and then documenting that you did all the Christmas stuff, it's too much. And actually, for me too, at this point in my life, it doesn't change too much from year to year. So. Okay, you know what, to cut that interesting story off, I'm going to leave the bow till we're, have more to go on here, see where I want it. But, my Christmas stuff doesn't change too much every year. I mean, it's just, I'm going to edge it. It's the same decorations. I did get a new tree last year, though, artificial tree. But, I end up doing the same things, and so I didn't feel a big need to keep documenting every year. But hey, if that's your bag, have at it. Alright, okay, so if we do this, the tag, do we want the tag, the bow in the corner there, or the bow in the corner there? I think this side. Alright, let's commit. And now I have neighbors outside laughing. Which I guess is better than arguing or something, but that's not my house. It's next door. Alright, 5 cents, folks. Wonder what year that would have been. Doesn't say. So 5 cents. I don't even know what stamps are. What are they now? 55? I don't know. But that's 11 times more. Oh well. Okay, let me trim this so I can put the bow down. And yes, I have fabric scissors and paper scissors. That was, my mom was quite a sewer in her day, and that was one of her big, don't cut paper with my fabric scissors. The world's gonna stop revolving. She's right. But so I learned that at a young age. And I wouldn't want the world to stop revolving on account of me. Alright, that's kind of cute. Let's get the paper punch that I forgot to get out. Hang on, it's in my drawer right here. And punch a hole so we kind of know what we're doing there. And I don't measure, and I admit I don't always get it right on. That's pretty good though. Okay. I like that. It could use something though. Something, something, Burt Ward. That's a Simpsons reference. Yeah, I haven't done it much yet, but I do speak fluent TV and movie quotes usually. I'll try not to do that too much. Here, this is a little tiny, I don't even know, made in Taiwan. The Punch Bunch, how cute. I've had that for quite a while. I bought it from an Etsy seller, I believe, several years ago. Alright, now that I punched that, I think they're too white. We need vintage paper, and let's see, here we'll save these, whoops, I get my hair in the picture. Save these for future snowflake needs. Here I got a little bit of vintage text. Let's do the bottom of that. Yeah, that's better. Could also do sequins too, couldn't we? Get off my finger there. We're gluey. Gluey, Louie, and Dewey. Alright, let me gluey those down. And then maybe we'll dig out the sequins. Since we have gold here, just a little added sparkle there. I know a lot of people use those, I don't know what they call them. You're gonna drop things, I forget what you call them. Nouveau drops and something. At any rate, I don't have them. And I have a feeling they wouldn't dry fast enough for my needs. Okay, sequins, where did you go? We've got regular and somewhere some plain bigger gold ones, except I can't find them. Where did they go? Well, you know what? If you can't be found, you're not going to be used too much. Well, I can't find the gold ones. Here's some of these thingies. I think those are too big. Yeah, I think those are too big. Let's see. There's some gold in there. Maybe we don't even want them at all. I don't know. Let's see. Well, actually, they're a little lost. If you dot the I. Okay. Sold. Or do we want red? Maybe that's why they were lost. Yeah, that pulls it up, doesn't it? Alright, we'll glue that on. And this one might be Finny. Yeah, these videos take longer than you think, don't they? All this hunting around and whatnot for the perfect thing. Okay. I will add, you know, cording or something to the top. I'll do that later. Okay, good. Number one. Alright, let's get back to that stocking one. If you remember, I was fussy cutting this holly. Oh, I also, while I was off camera there, I grabbed other postage stamps since I had the stamps out. I thought, well, do there other stamps that match the other ones? And yes, there's perfect stamps for everyone. So they're all going to get a postage stamp. And I don't know. I'm going to run out of room. Ugh, everything's sticking. Well, I don't know, that's not stupid. Alright, that's fine. We'll add some trim or something to this. And then after that, maybe I'll pause and I'll move along by myself for a while. You guys can go, you know, go about your daily lives. Because they're probably more interesting than this, right? I admit though, I watch a lot of you crafty journal ladies on YouTube. It's where I learned a lot, and you know, when you have some downtime, I'm not a big TV person, so it's kind of nice to watch someone, you know, doing something that you're interested in. You never know when you might get a great idea, or I find it very inspiring too when you see someone, you know, do whatever. It's like, oh, I should try that. Okay, let's punch a hole in this one. Let's see how centered we can get here. Alright, now put trims on this one. I've got green lace, a big wad. Let's see. Well, that's kind of cute. Okay. Most all this Christmas trim is vintage. I had a relative clean out some old craft stuff one time and gave me a bunch of Christmas trim. And that's probably where most of it's from. There's some new ribbons in there and that type of thing, but this was from her. Alright, now definitely needs something though. What about, if I can kind of hold that and do other things. What about those white snowflakes we didn't use in the other one? Come here. When you want something to stick to your finger, it doesn't. It's not bad. Yeah, I like that. Okay, tell you what, group. I am going to glue those down, and then I'll, you know, how did they do that in the movies? You know, speed it up. I'll get this stuff glued down so you don't have to sit here for hours and hours. So I will be back. Okay, Diana's back. And we're just kind of about done. Well, let me finish this last one here. I cut narrow pieces of knit, cut and or rip narrow pieces of fabric. I've got Christmas fabric to make for ties. I thought that just, I don't know, added more interest than just like a string or cording. Of course this one won't go in there. And I like my knots this way. I know some people like them. I like them this way. Some people like that on the front. Whatever floats your boat. And of course this one's going to be a problem. There. Okay. Let me angle the ends here. Okay. So, what did I do while I was off camera? Obviously, I finished. I went ahead and finished them all. See, this is the one. We did this one together. But I did stitch around all of them. And some of them you can't see as well. But I don't know. if you have access to a sewing machine, there's something about it that just really kind of finishes it off, and then it adds a little interest to the back. But so there's that one. And here's the other one that we almost finished together, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. I did put a bow on there. There's that. And this one, you can't really see it. It was probably a waste of time, but I did gesso a little bit on the text there. I thought it was too much, but I wound up covering up much of it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But some lace, a bow, and this little sparkly trim there. And this is actually washi tape. It's not vintage. She used a non-vintage item. But that's that. And then this one, I wound, that's new too. That you can see that Merry Christmas ribbon in there. That's actually new. Everything else is vintage. Those two candles were off this, remember the same card where I cut the holly? Those are those. And vintage trim. And lastly, the poinsettia one. That is washi on there too. And lace and a bow, and I put sequins on that. So, oh, she said so once again. Anyway, something like that. Here they are. I think they're kind of cute. So see what you can do with just an old magazine or two. And a few other things, but you know, pretty nice. Okay guys, thanks for hanging in there. Have a nice day out there.